Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when William Ruto appointed the 50 Chief Administrative Secretary, including Dennis Itumbi being one of them, Itumbi went further to update his profile on Twitter and Facebook to meet his current position in the government. We know he was supposed to work with Eliud Owalo on ICT issues there. And yesterday, immediately after the High Court ruling nullifying the appointment of William Ruto and referring to it as unconstitutional, Dennis Itumbi quickly went to change his profile on his social media handles. The question is, why did he just quickly change like that? It's like you are a hustler, then you are a cast, then quickly you are back to hustler, kind of that. And by the way, before we go into that, there is something Ekuro Akot is saying here, and he is a kind of issuing a warning. If the chief administrative secretaries have been drawing a salary, they must be surcharged, they must refund public money. Kama walikuwa wanakula mshahara yoyote, waangaliwe vizuri, pesa ya umma irejeshwe, because they have been unconstitutionally earning that salary. They have been, in fact, even we have been seeing them driving cars, wako paka na bodyguard wengine, wanaendesha magari ya serikali. Hata kama si ya serikali vile wamepewa officially, but wamekokea tuko petrol station wanaweka mafuta na hiyo inakuwa charged by, inaenda tu kwa serikali huko wakati kwa ushuru wetu. So Ekuro Kote saying that how watu waangaliwe, pesa irudishwe. But then the question is, why did Dennis Itumbi quickly change and go back to factory setting? We want to check into that, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers and anyone who don't comment, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, you can easily conclude that Dennis Itumbi is learning something here. He's realizing that possibility of him getting a chance of CAS is not possible. Because now, the truth is that Ruto has been sent back to the drawing board. He has to start afresh. Starting afresh means you start appealing this case. And when you are appealing, he might now be focusing on having the 23. Which he had been allowed in the beginning. And now fighting to have the 23, so that he can appoint people there, then it means he has to scale down from 50 to 23. And Itumbi might be realizing that in the shortlist that Ruto might come out with, he might not be among those people. Okay? And that's why he is changing. Actually, let me just tell you, confirm to you what he has done here, just for you to understand what is going on. Before, this is how his Twitter handle was looking like. Dennis Itumbi, nominated Deputy Cabinet Secretary, Government of Kenya Communication, Technology and Digital Economy, Kenya Home of Ideas, Connecting Dreams to Opportunities. So you see his position. Now, after the ruling, this is what he has changed back to. Come here, go there. The home of dreams. System ya fact. Government interact. Home of ideas. Connecting dreams to opportunities. So it's back to factory setting. Come here, go there. Dennis Itumbi has realized that Ruto will not put him on the short list. ameanza kujidoubt, ni kama hata kuwekwa kwa hiyo shortlist. And so Itumbi is in the business of identifying a job for himself. Anataka kujipea kazi mwenyewe, na anajua ile kazi amekuwa akifanya pale, maana sijui alikuwa anajiita NHP something, intelligence ile yao ile ya kusema hiyo maneno wanasema. So he is going back to that line. And indeed, we have seen what Dennis Itumbi has been doing. His work has been simple. Where they go wrong, he try to divert the attention of Kenyans. Where there is true, he don't want the truth to come out. Divert the truth and justify a lie on social media. That's what he has been doing. So he's going back to those kind of jobs that he has been working with his team. But then the problem is that I have seen even the bloggers who used to work for them complaining that they never got any payment, they were never honored, and even they feel that William Ruto cannot deliver anything. Because of that, they are not even interested in associating themselves with Ruto. So Itumbi will be back to recruitment. But then, if Itumbi is feeling, so the question will be, why would he doubt that Ruto cannot give him a job? The reality could be here. If in William Ruto's wisdom is learning that Itumbi worked for Uhuru Kenyatta, but he was able to start leaking information from State House and giving him that information when he was a deputy president, so that he was able to know some of the things happening in the State House through Dennis Itumbi. Itumbi could hack information and hand over to Ruto. So, in his office, he was compromised individual. Uhuru gave him a job, but he never worked for Uhuru, he was working for Ruto. If Dennis Itumbi was able to betray Uhuru Kenyatta after getting a job from Uhuru, what will stop him from betraying William Ruto and working for Rigathi Gachagua? Remember, Gachagua is a Kikuyu, Itumbi is a Kikuyu, and Gachagua, seemingly, he has been coming out more of defending Itumbi. That means he needs some favors from Itumbi. He wants to show the protection to Itumbi so that Itumbi will work for him. To that extent, Gachagua office can be willing even to pay Itumbi the same way Ruto office was paying Itumbi. Because of that, seemingly, it's like Ruto does not trust Gachagua. No, sorry, what have I said? Ruto is not trusting Itumbi. And Itumbi must be learning that hatapata kazi kwa Ruto. Ni kama amesense that. And because of this, amejitoa mwenyewe. That's why he's changing the profile. Another thing is that he's feeling ashamed. Before the court made ruling, he quickly changed his profile. But then they have been met, they have been caught up in a mess. Wameshikwa mateka. They are in a trap. So being ashamed of that position, he is quickly changing. Because it will look very bad for him if he maintains that profile, then it end up in the shortlist that Ruto will have after battling the case in the court. He's not among them. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Itakuwa namna gani? Ataambia nini watu? When it will turn out that amwambia sasa wewe labda utaenda ufanye kama kwa member board ya kitu fulani pale, kwa hii board pale na pale, oro rudi tu kwa kazi zako, tutakuwa na kutafutia kitu. You will be man of deals here and there. Ataambia nini watu? It sounds so bad. That's why he's deciding mapema is the best. So anajitoa mapema. So it confirms to you that there is a possibility that William Ruto feared Dennis Itumbi because of lack of trust between these two. So it's a matter of use and dump. As simple as that. Otherwise, if not, Itumbi will cannot be worried of his position. He can just continue to wait and remain optimistic that he will get at least something at the end of the day. But that alone point out that he is an unwanted person and is learning that he has no chance in Ruto's government. Kazi zake zitabaki zile za uchafu kwa chini, to try and clean the name of the government, twist things on social media, and work at that capacity. Period.